You are standing inside a stunning top-floor apartment in central Oslo during a Sunday afternoon viewing, and you instantly fall in love with the modern Scandinavian design and the sweeping views of the fjord. The real estate agent informs you that the bidding process will begin first thing on Monday morning, and feeling confident about your executed salary, you decide to participate by submitting a quick digital bid from your smartphone just to test the waters. 15 minutes later, you receive a text message congratulating you on winning the auction, but your excitement instantly turns to sheer panic when you realize you have not yet secured a formal mortgage approval from a Norwegian bank, and you discover that your digital bid was an absolute legally binding contract with zero options to back out. Welcome to Norway Perspectives. I am Erik Christensen from the NLS Norway Relocation Group, and today we are exposing the terrifying reality of the Norwegian real estate market and the 15-minute bidding trap that has driven countless expats to the brink of financial ruin. In many countries around the world, such as the United States or the United Kingdom, buying a home is a slow and highly unstructured process. You typically make an offer, you enter a long escrow period, you conduct independent structural inspections, and you have multiple legal contingencies that allow you to walk away and simply lose your deposit if your financing falls through or if you discover hidden defects in the property. The Norwegian property market operates on a completely different and utterly unforgiving set of rules. Here, the market moves at lightning speed, and there is absolutely no cooling off period and no standard escrow safety net. When a property is listed for sale, the viewing typically happens on a Sunday, and the bidding war erupts the very next day. To place a bid, you authenticate your identity using your BankID, which acts as a secure digital signature. The moment you submit that bid, whether it is through a real estate portal or a simple SMS text message, you are entering into a strictly legally binding contract. If the seller accepts your offer, the house is yours and you are legally obligated to pay the full purchase price, usually within a matter of weeks. The trap springs violently on expats who assume they can bid first and figure out the bank loan later. If you win a bidding war without holding a pre-approved Finansieringsbevis or financing certificate from a Norwegian bank, and you ultimately cannot secure the funds, you are still legally bound to the contract. You cannot simply walk away. The seller will legally force a resale of the property on the open market, and if the apartment sells for less than your original winning bid, you are held personally, financially liable for the difference out of your own pocket. If you bid 10 million kroner and then the forced resale only brings in 9 million, you suddenly owe the seller 1 million kroner for an apartment you do not even own, plus all the legal and real estate broker fees associated with the second sale. Furthermore, expats are often completely unaware of the strict Norwegian laws regarding property condition known as avhendingsloven. Properties are meticulously documented in a massive technical prospectus known as a Tilstandsrapport before the sale, and buyers are legally expected to have read and understood every single page of this complex Norwegian document. If you win the bid and later discover that the bathroom floor needs to be completely ripped out due to extensive water damage, you cannot sue the seller or break the contract if that damage was vaguely mentioned anywhere in the 50-page Norwegian technical report. Ignorance of the language or the structural terminology will not protect you in a court of law. Navigating this hyper-aggressive and highly regulated real estate market requires extreme caution, flawless preparation, and a deep understanding of local property law before you ever attend a viewing. At NLS Norway Relocation Group, we ensure that you never bid blindly or jeopardize your global wealth on a misunderstood property transaction. We do the work for you through a vetted network of top-notch legal and tax advisors in Norway to thoroughly review complex property prospectuses, secure your financing certificates with local bank structures, your real estate investments for maximum tax efficiency, and guide you safely through the intense Norwegian bidding process. Do not let a 15-minute text message destroy your financial future. Protect your investments and secure your dream home safely by visiting our website at NLS Norway Relocation.no, NLS Norway Relocation.no, to book a comprehensive strategy session today, and I will see you in the next episode.